Hello to everyone at Anytime Fitness in Chatsworth, California. My name is Paul Gale, and I have an exciting proposition for all of you members currently. I am a Shotokan Karate 3rd degree black belt. I teach karate for the LA Community College District, and I have multiple black belts in other martial arts, as well as a personal training background. I have my Bachelor of Science degree in kinesiology, and right now I have an interesting new proposition for Anytime Fitness in Chatsworth, and that is to teach Shotokan Karate, traditional Japanese karate, including katas, kihon ippon, kumite, which is sparring, all the basics you need to learn, how to progress from white belt until black belt, calisthenics along the way, personal defense techniques, and so forth. What this class would entail is a couple of times a week we would meet up for approximately an hour. All ages are welcome to participate, and throughout this course you'll be able to, with continued practice, actually get belts. Progress from everybody where they're starting off point at a white belt, which is 10th Q, into yellow belt, to orange, to blue, to green, and so forth until black. Typically, with 3 days a week of active training, you could go and be eligible for your next belt test every 3 months. So the idea is going to be a sample test run at Anytime Fitness here in Chatsworth, California, of what do you guys think of it. Come in, have fun. Details will be announced soon on the Anytime Fitness social media pages such as Instagram and Facebook for more, but for now I'm going to show you a little bit of what to expect. Part of what Shotokan is basics. Learning how to properly punch, kick. So I'll show you a few punches and kicks so you can see a sample of what this art style looks like. From a standing position, for instance, we step back with a strong downward block. I will explain to you kinesiologically why are we in this stance. For instance, going forward here, you are in a strong position because your hips and your feet are lined up. Your legs are shoulder width apart. Your front knee is bent. There is a lot of force generating forward. As opposed to this, you could be easily knocked over. But standing back into a deep stance position, you're strong, your feet are rooted into the ground. And from here, we would do 5 stepping forward punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the idea behind the ki, from a physiological standpoint, is to exert energy. A lot of you that come to the gym weightlift, so you're familiar, where you inhale and you exhale on the exertion point of an exercise, such as bench press, or even when you curl, lat pull down, do squats, and so forth. So when you ki on that 5th punch, it's an extra boost of energy to help you propel, to help you continue with the exercise. It's also used as an intimidation factor when you're fighting an opponent. That's just one look of what it looks like to punch 5 times forward. Blocking. We stand here, we lift our hand up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, the idea behind the block, if you just put your arm up like this to block, you would be knocked over. If you would put your arm up to block like this, you wouldn't be able to be pushed back, but this 90-degree angle isn't as strong of a degree as this, a 45-degree angle. This has the least amount of tension on your arm that you could parry someone's block off. You could lean on me with all your might like this, even if you're heavier than 165 pounds, and I'm not going anywhere because I have energy, weight distributed from my heel, through my leg, through my core, up until my arm. You see this angle. That's how I'm blocking. I'm not just blocking with this. I'm blocking with my entire body weight. By rotating, you're maximizing the impact time. You're not just blocking with a collision, but blocking with time. You're parrying the move off, and you'd follow this up with a reverse punch. Everything in Shotokan Karate is strong. When they developed this art style a few hundred years ago in Japan, everything was done with kinesiology, the science behind the physical body movement in mind. As much force as you're generating forward, you're pulling back with the opposite arm. Think of it like this. There's a pole in front of me, and I have a rope in my hands. As I pull my hand back, this hand would go forward, with as much energy, this hand would go forward, this hand would go forward. You're elbowing back as fast as you are pushing forward, punching. Think of it like this. When you're running, we run bilateral. Arms and legs change positions as we're running. With Shotokan Karate, everything is 1, 2, 1, 2. So with this class, I'm going to show basics. My punches going forward, reverse punches going back. We have kata, such as Heian Shodan. Katas will be taught in this class, which are forms, movements, a preset pattern of punches, kicks, blocks, strikes, to help you envision if you had opponents in these positions, how could you handle them and protect yourself? Heian Shodan, for instance, is the kata number 1. Heian Shodan, look to your left, downward block, step forward, punch, look over your shoulder, prepare yourself, downward block. Keep this weight forward with a fist to the stomach, punch, look to your left, downward block. 1, 2, hiya! Look over your left, downward block, punch, downward block, punch, look to your left, downward block. 3 strikes. 1, 2, hiya! Look to your left, life hand block. 2, 3, 4. And back to position. And bow. Os! Os! In Japanese is a sign of acknowledgement. It's not necessarily yes or no, but it's to show that you acknowledge your sensei and you acknowledge your student. We will also be doing things in this class, such as kicks, learning the importance of a kick. A front snap kick is different than a push kick in other martial arts. And there are different pros and cons. And with my background in multiple martial arts, I will teach the reasons behind different kicks. A roundhouse kick, for instance. In Shotokan Karate, all of our kicks, for the most part, are kicked with the ball of the foot, right here. The pro, for instance, a really quick tutorial. In Shotokan Karate, our kicks are ball of the foot for roundhouse. Wow! The reasoning for that being, you're kicking with the ball of foot, a very hard part of the body. It's bone, it's strong. The pro is lots of damage going forward. The pro is lots of reach going forward. The con may be it's difficult to pull off because it requires a lot of flexibility. But if you pull it off, it's strong, it's powerful. A Muay Thai kick. Now, what's the difference? It looks similar, right? But in Muay Thai, we kick with our shins. Pro, hard. Pro, easy to pull off, not a lot of flexibility. Con, you have to be closer to kick somebody with your shin than you could be farther with the ball of your foot. Taekwondo roundhouse kick. What's the difference? There, I'm kicking with the instep of my foot. Pro, reach. You get about the same distance as you do with a Shotokan kick. Other pro, easy to pull off, not a lot of flexibility required. Con, you're hitting with the instep. You have a lot of tarsals and metatarsals in your foot, so even though it's easy to pull off, it's more of a slap than a thud, like in Shotokan or Muay Thai. So I'll be showing the differences in these and the pros and cons in between them. But this is primarily designed to be a Shotokan Karate class with a combination of personal defense in it, calisthenics involved. We will be doing such things as squat jumps and proper push-ups and exciting things to help build you up to be as strong as you can be in Shotokan. So you won't be just practicing karate and learning karate, but how to become strong at karate. New drills that I've developed from my background in personal training and in Shotokan Karate together, such as push-up, spring up, reverse punch coming forward. This is not a typical Shotokan Karate drill, but through my background, like I said, with calisthenics and karate in mind, I've developed techniques to help make your martial arts as strong as possible. So we'll be doing basics, blocking including blocks to the face, to the stomach, other parts of the body, different stances. This stance, the side stance, the kibarachi stance, is for lateral motion, for kicks. You're not going to be able to be knocked over this way, but now you become vulnerable from front to back. So there's lots of different positions, lots of different styles. Stay tuned for more on Anytime Fitness's social media pages. If you're interested in joining this class, let them know. Come by the gym, leave a comment, leave a question. The idea is you can now, by going to Anytime Fitness regularly, your gym that you're already signed up for, partake in a traditional Shotokan Karate class that will have some mixed martial arts appeal to it as well, and personal defense for the family, older, younger, everyone in between. Get your belts. Work towards something. Start off as a white belt, and as you get more experience, go through the ranks, become a black belt. Traditionally, dojos in the outside world cost a few $100 a month. We have not yet decided what is the exact plan of method for payment in this particular class, but rest assured it's going to be a lot more affordable than it is to go to a traditional dojo in the outside world. And with my background and with my love of teaching and with my excitement of martial arts and physical fitness, I look forward to seeing you at Anytime Fitness probably sometime in the month of February or March 2018. That's next month or in 2 months from now, to come by and give the class a sample try, and we'll go from there. Thank you for your time. This is Paul Gale signing out. Hos! See you then.